What's going on, guys? Back with another review. This time, honestly, it's going to be a Kamen Rider. I love Kamen Riders. I absolutely love Kamen Riders. The show, everything. Kamen Rider Evil is from Kamen Rider Revice, which is the most recent Kamen Rider show. I know there's not a lot of fans of Kamen Rider, which is a shame because if it was bigger, it would be, I think it would take Power Rangers' place, honestly, in the States. Power Rangers is really corny and campy. Kamen Rider can be campy, but it's dark. Like, they be cussing and bleeding and they're dying. Like, it's fire. But anyway, this is Kamen Rider Evil, Bat Genome Jackal Genome. It's like a half and half because he transforms a little bit. This is how you will get an exclusive Kamen Rider. Most Figuarts, well, at least the Kamen Riders anyway, the exclusives come in a brown shipper, and I don't know what it is about these shippers. I absolutely love this. This is just so fire to me to get this in a shipper. But you do get the regular box. And exclusive Kamen Riders do not come with a window. Like web shop ones, they don't come with the window. They just come with art all over the box. So no window, but the packaging, the figure, everything's in there. Here's the Jackal form, and then this is the Bat form. We'll get more into that once we get to figure out the box. And it comes with some stuff from Revice too, if you haven't seen it. You've probably seen it on the internet somewhere if you're in this realm. Revice is the pink and blue guy, and then you got, what's his name? It escapes me. It's Revy. It's Revy and then Vice. His name is Vice, and then they make Revice. Or Revi, however you want to say it. But let's get this open and take a look at the content. This is everything the figure will come with. What I like about what Tamashii does with, or Bandai, whoever, Tamashii Bandai, they get so much in with such a little package. Mezco needs to take notes because Mezco will box you to death. I'm telling you, they'll send you the biggest box you've ever seen with the least amount of shit. Anyway, all the extra hands, you get gripping hands. You get gripping hands. Let me zoom in. Gripping hands, you get like kind of relaxed hands, you get splayed out hands, and you get more splayed out hands. These are more like relaxed, like splayed out hands, and then you get the action hands. You get the Jackal pieces, which you'll see on the figure once I get everything out. The weapon option parts, and then this is for Revice. This is one of their, I don't know if it's a hammer, or I don't know what it is. It escapes me because I do not remember. It's 41 episodes, so by the time you get to the end, so much happens, you don't even remember when this guy first came out. Let's get this figure out the packaging though. Here is Kamen Rider Evil out of the box, and this is probably one of the most beautiful looking Kamen Riders to come out of Revice, I think, personally. There is a couple more that I really like, but this one is at the top of the list. When he showed up on screen, he was just serving hands to everybody, and it was just fire. I don't want to give spoilers for the show, but he was serving people. I really like the helmet look too because it looks like an orca. That's really the vibe I get. Like, I know it says bat, but I get an orca vibe from this. I don't know. You tell me. I'm getting orca vibes. It should have been an orca, but we're here now. Taking a look at the sculpting. But yeah, here's a look at the front. There's the belt. Awesome thing about this belt is that's his weapon. One thing I love about Kamen Riders too is they have these big ass belts, and it doesn't get in the way of articulation. Even in the show, they'll have the biggest belt and then compound it with some other big shit, and they'll still be kicking ass. It's awesome. There's more of that silver and that black. Love the splash art on here. It's pretty fire too. Now the articulation, you would think this guy is limited, but it's really not. Even with this collar piece, he gets a nice amount of range. Let me not get my fingers in the way. He gets a nice amount of range in that head and that neck. He can look pretty far up, not too far, pretty far up, pretty far down. The shoulders, they look limited. The shoulders are actually attached to, the shoulder pad's attached to the shoulder. So it'll get out of the way. You have to pull it out the way, but it'll get out of the way of anything you need to do. There's the up, push it back. That's 360. Have a bicep rotation, double jointed elbow, but this piece gets in the way kinda. So it bends about 45, a bit more than 90, excuse me. But be aware if you do own this or plan on getting this shoulder piece is floating and it gets in the way sometimes. torso articulation is pretty good, actually. It's really good. Like if you had Revice or if you had Revice, is it Revy? If you have the pink guy, his waist is kind of limited, but this one is pretty fire. But this one is pretty good. You know, forward and back, you get side to side, you get all the range you need. Belt is floating, so it gets out of the way of a lot of stuff. There's the leg all the way up. It does have a drop down as well, so you can get even more drop down on there. Double jointed knees. Not the best articulation. Not the best bend, I should say. It is more than 90, just a bit more than 90. I hope I was on camera for that. Bit more than 90. The ankles do move down, up, and they do have a toe pivot, and also a swivel and a rocker. So these guys will pose like nobody's business. One thing I love about these figures is they pose really well. Like, I'm talking extremely well. Like this guy will do any kind of anything you need him to do, really. Which you don't think, you know, looking at these, when you look at these figures, you would think they were more static than anything, but they, like I said, Bandai does a good job with, you know, really bringing that articulation to this figure. Like, look at just that kick pose right there is just absolutely fire. And now going over the belt, which is, like I said, is also his weapon. He can hold it. It does have a couple forms. This form right here. Let me set this guy. Let me stand this guy up right here. Should stand pretty easy. This form right here is more like a gun form. And there's the bat. This thing comes out. It's called a stamp. And they stamp it and they transform. It's amazing. If you've never seen it. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But this is the bat genome. This gives him the bat head. And it also comes with the Jackal Genome. Let me get this out of here. I think it's this white one. Is it the white one? It's not the white one. It's this one. Comes with this Jackal Genome. So in the show, he takes it, stamps it in his thing, does his whole transformation. And then you take this. His head will transform a little bit. That comes off. Creepy eyes. You'll get that, and then this will pop on, swap over. I was not feeling that until I just did that on camera. I really like this head now. It's pretty crazy. I told myself, I was like, I'll never have it with this on there, but now I want to. And then you take this out here. There's a little notch on the side too, so you don't have to worry about scuffing your figure. Little notch, your finger in there, pop. I just fell on the floor, so I guess we're gonna be in Jackal mode the whole review. Pop this on like so, and you have your Jackal form. It's also on the gun. This gun is cool too because it turns into a sword, and he uses it both ways to wash absolutely everybody. Does it go that way? I think it goes this way. No, it does not go that way. It goes this way. There you go. It's a sword that way. I think Jackal uses it the other way though. So I said I have to go rewatch it because I think Jackal puts it like that, and he holds it kind of weird. But it's a sword either way you want to put it. As far as accessories go, I believe that's it. Let's do some size comparisons. Zoom out. We'll do some size comparisons with some figures, and then we'll get you guys out of here. Size comparison. Here he is with Black Series Boba Fett. Kamen Riders used to be smaller than everything, but with this new line, it started with Kamen Rider Saber, I want to say. The figures got a little bit taller, which is cool because they're not, I mean, they are small in the show, but they're not always small. Some of them are big. And Revice actually showed us, like, you know, some of them can be taller than other things. But yeah, here he is with Boba Fett. Let's put him next to Nightfall Batman. There you are, foot to foot. If you've seen his review, then I compare them anyway. And here we'll put him next to Marvel Legends Maggot. So they're pretty small compared to bigger figures, but about average compared to everything else. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this. I'm going to be doing more Kamen Rider reviews. I love Kamen Riders, so I feel like there should be more people in the community who review them. There's really only one that I know about, but I want to, you know, step into that arena. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this, and I'm out.